Hey y'all, this is Ishnai Ciarfox, so welcome to my stream, and we're... Like I said, remember my bad idea yesterday? We're back here. Looks just like me. Got a new sticker pack. I mean, it does look like you, but I ran around picking up, like, there's, I'm gonna be nice on that one. I mean, that means I'm cute. Yes. Um... I did a bit more... Thought it occurred to me, and then it ran out the fucking door. Oh, I did a more of the virtual world thing. Memory lady showed up, I think. No, or was it the haha? No, it was nobody showed up except for Stefan, who was saying, "Ooh, we get special events while there to pick up." Good thing I stopped right there. Let a star explode on my hand. Star did.
It's getting late.
Ah!
Where to now?
Heaven. Followers, yay. Here. How did it go? He was nice to us, that's true. Although you usually looks quite serious, he takes good care of it. Well, you must be exhausted after running the whole day. I'll bring you food. You're welcome. We're all friends now that you're staying. Almost forgot. How did you find the bed and pillow? Is the room temperature? Is the gym for can we talk? Food review book in the on the wardrobe. Okay. My masterpiece. Well, basically everything. Say the moss in the cave is the main ingredient. I mean, I'm guessing a lot of things. I liked her. She was awesome. It was fun watching over old Final Fantasy parts too, and seeing her discover them as they went on. I didn't stream doing those at that now, but seeing her reactions nice. This one, look at the one below. It's a modified version. We're specially using an iron pot to braise all meat. That way the meat becomes really tender. I learned it from a book. Haha. People love this dish. It should be available very soon. I can cook some for you if you are hungry. Candied mushrooms with pepper. Oh, it's a cold dish as an appetizer. Can you eat spicy food? I use a hammer. Use hammer powder. Pepper powder to enhance the flavor. Don't try this if you can't take the spicy. Rat jelly. Well, I renamed this flavorful jelly. It's a specialty of Boulder Town. Highly recommended. Don't get scared away by its original name. Ha ha ha. Any other dishes? That's all for now. You usually have a lot of guests? Many people come here for our food, but not many people stay in our hotel. After all, most guests are from Boulder Town. People would rather gather here after work to chill and chat with each other. It's pretty lively. I'm the owner and also the chef at the hotel. Many people come here because of my cooking. You outsiders are certainly well-traveled. Let me know if you have any preferences for food. Maybe I can also learn something from you. It's a hotel under the administration of Wildfire. Haha. What do you think Wildfire is? Wildfire is just a peacekeeping organization started by the people in the underworld after withdrawals of the Silvermane Guards. If there's a relationship between us, I would probably say they are guests. The people who join Wildfire are all kind-hearted good folk. Og won't let any lazy good-for-nothings join. I have a nephew who works for Wildfire. He says they are really busy every day. Speaking of which, Og, our regular customer, the Iron Pot Braised Alm is their signature dish is his favorite. You should try it. We've already covered the overview one. Oh, I gotta... Curious about what... Yucky fried rice. Okay! Consumption's here. Oh, with trash. Upon use, immediately cause all allies to lose 15 max HP, increase their attack rate. I mean, I don't think you did get your attack up after that.
Come right on in and take a
Rest.
What do you think? Should we go ahead and call it a day? Or walk around?
Alright, let's go back and rest.
Time to rest again. I hope there aren't any surprises this time.
Don't jinx us or anything!
That Oleg, he seems sincere. What do you guys think?
Yeah, no comment.
Would you look at her? Blurting out something so irresponsible.
A lot like you, actually. But if you ask for my opinion, it's better to be safe than sorry.
Yeah.
Fine. We'll keep our guards up. Our last hotel experience was eventful, to say the least.
I mean, I was expecting us to, like, still do that anytime that we enter a hotel being trailblazers.
One of us should keep watch tonight.
Keep watch? Are we space cowboys now?
Yes.
I guess this is the cosmic Wild West.
Sure.
Anyone else sleepy?
Give it to me.
You seem pretty exhausted. Don't overexert yourself. I'll do it.
I'll keep watch. Branya, did you finish talking to Oleg? Hope he didn't make things difficult for you.
Not really. Though it wasn't the friendliest conversation. We didn't see eye to eye on everything.
I mean, most people don't.
I've come to know a great deal in a short time. Doubt I'll be able to fall asleep tonight.
I doubt I'll be able to sleep either. Not that I don't trust you. It's just, you're a Silvermane Guard officer in the underground.
Oh, Barge is a sweetheart.
People looking to harm you.
I wouldn't be surprised if there are. The Silvermane Guards have a lot to make amends for down here.
I just realized that's lace right there. That's cool.
If someone had made a stand in the outset and explained the consequences to Madame Cocolia... forget it. It's meaningless to talk about it now. You don't need to worry about me. Oleg guaranteed that I wouldn't be harmed. He seemed like a man of his word. Go and rest.
But does he have creepy voices in his head? Room with a view. Pins, pots. Paper pins and a pot of black ink are laid out on the plain wooden. Now slightly trying to make out the messy handwriting on paper. Technology in the underworld might be outdated, but printing as a technique remains prevalent as ever. Perhaps this establishment opted to handwrite its notes to give customers a warm feeling of being valued. Kind of thought only managed to make reading more difficult for you. As you scan over the polite pointless words, your eyes start to hurt. Finally, you find the most important part at the bottom of the paper. Bertie, the owner, warmly invites you to rate our services. A grading session, your fave. You eagerly remember having this experience before, with you sitting in the back of the back of a hover taxi flying from one place in the city to another. The pilot of the hover taxi didn't chat for you for the whole ride, no offering even to say the most cursory greetings. But as you open the door to climb out, he suddenly says, "Please give me a 5-star review." No, you won't. You are the embodiment of impartiality. You would never take pity on a test with a score of 49 and change it to 50 for a pass. You strongly believe that good reviews are earned, not handed out. You look around at this cheap room. Hear the walls wailing and see the cupboard trembling. Now you're the most partial critic in the whole cosmos. I'm just gonna be nice. Poor baby. You had to choose between, because she doesn't have much. 12 beds in the express passenger's car. You wouldn't hesitate for a second. Dear guest, please rate the tea. Very good. Best tea ever. If possible, you'd love to bring Don Ang here for a sample of this tea solely because you are convinced that he is someone who knows a lot about tea. I know a lot about tea! Dear guest, please rate the lighting and the view. Very sad. Lighting and view, very good. Lighting in this room is actually how you like it. Not too bright, not too dark. Very comfortable. As for the view, as a well-known connoisseur of retro architect, you find the Boulder Town Street view to be very appealing. Don't call me out like this. Shush. I know that it's Wild West slash... Well, Wild West is technically around the same time as the Victorian era. Thank you for elevating service here. So you may leave a comment in the space below. We'll take your feedback soon. I'm very happy with the excellent service. Thank you. Choose. Ask the comment proportion of the test. There's only one blank space. Your name so we can notify you when we have discounts. Discounts? What a beautiful word. I can put Heisenberg. You're friendly. Masterpiece done. Just completed the single most unbiased service review in the history of the universe without a single hint of subjective emotion. Shut up, game. Flip the feedback card and we completely discovered a thick stack of identical cars. Finish. Over the whole comment for the shop. You're done. I'm done. I'm done. No, we won't. Literally just begging for handouts at that point. Well, very soft, but the room feels more homely than the cold air. So tired. Get creepy dreams.
My wish. Your so-called plan. What is the point of it all?
Yeah.
Silence! She is my daughter. My only... You soulless thing. How could you begin to fathom? You will never understand. Never!
Yes, listen to the creepy voices in your head.
A new world.
I have to move my...
That voice again. Such a strange dream. May as well go for a walk if I can't sleep.
1 second, because I just noticed something. Hi, how are you? We're gonna be right here now. No reason. Absolutely none whatsoever.
Who goes there? Show yourself.
I mean, I'm not hiding.
Oh, it's you. Don't sneak up behind me next time.
I was walking
you, I
rather
wasn't done.
loudly.
No sleep for you either, huh?
Yeah, no sleep for the wicked.
I know what you mean. I don't like the feeling that I'm not in control. And now... Actually, seeing as there's no one around, can I ask you some things?
Sure.
This Stellaron you speak of, if you were to find it, how sure are you?
You mean
that
the cancer of the
stop
worlds?
The eternal freeze.
Ask Downhang.
Is he your leader? I feel he possesses a great stillness of mind in everything he does.
Yeah, being immortal does that.
You know, it was difficult for me to believe you. Some of the words you use are too alien for those that have lived their entire life in Belobog. As far as I was concerned, Madame Cocolia's order to arrest you sounded reasonable. But why didn't she issue it straight away?
I mean, now you're thinking...
She must have realized something about you. Something I haven't yet been able to perceive for myself. It bothers me. What must have transpired to cause her such a drastic change? Still, orders are orders. It's not for soldiers to question their superiors.
Only follows orders.
I don't need you to remind me. And I didn't have every confidence that I was doing the right thing. But the sense of duty to carry out an order is bound to prevail with me.
Does it?
In the past, overworld soldiers on the front line would lose their lives in droves. And yet, the Fragmentum's advance would remain unaffected. Nevertheless, that was her reason for deploying all the Silvermane guards to the front line. The transport line for supplies in Geomarrow remained open, but the passage between the surface and the underground ceased. I approved of that decision.
The question is, were there the bad guys coming through the surface and the underground to begin with?
I never thought that the underworld would sink into such ruin without the Silvermane guards. Perhaps Mother was wrong. But how can I change her mind? I've tried, but she won't listen. I don't know how to get through to her.
We'll help you.
Help me change the mind of the Madam Guardian? Not easy. Nobody knows that better than I do.
I mean, I've beaten up, Archons to, decide different ideas, but I mean...
The more I think about it, the more disoriented I get, which in turn makes me think about it even more. I just want a better life for the people of Belobog. Maybe you're right. Or not. Right now, I just need more time to think.
That's fine.
Walk with me. Let's forget our problems for a while.
Like a date? Sure! I'm joking. Don't ever assume just because a girl wants to walk with you, it's a date. Or anyone wants to walk with you, it's a date.
I can't remember the last time I went for a walk like this. I never thought I'd take one through such a strange place, with someone I'd only just gotten to know. It's so quiet here. I'm not used to it. The quieter things are around you, the louder they... I'm surprised
In
the
your head.
vagrants in
Yes,
the
yes.
Great Mine go after the mining teams. They must be desperate.
Really?
Still, whatever their situation, a crime is a crime. How is the law supposed to find a balance between justice and compassion in the face of such complexity?
It tends not to.
How much longer can you last with your current supplies?
Is that Zila?
No.
Let's go take a look.
Yes, let's
I
meddle.
know. I'll go to Rivet Town and bring them back for you.
It's too dangerous to go alone. Get Oleg to send someone with you.
We'll go with you!
The rest of Wildfire has barely gotten any sleep the last few days. They should rest. They'd only be holding their eyelids open and slowing me down. Besides, didn't you say some of the miners were gravely injured? Lives are on the line.
Oh no. We're not listening. Sounds like we arrived just on time. Boo!
Aren't you supposed to be sleeping?
But
What are you
sleeping.
doing out here? Up to no good, perhaps?
I'm always up to no good. It's just what you define as no good.
We're just having a walk, neither of us could sleep. You can rescind your baseless accusations.
Walk somewhere else then.
I don't wanna.
Easy, Zila. Maybe they can help.
Probably won't help with anything. But you're putting up with us.
Oh, yeah? Well, look at you swaggering in like the protagonist in your own story.
Meta our way out of this.
Here's the situation. The clinic is packed full of people injured in the mines incident. Since you helped us resolve things, Zila and I have been busy caring for them. As you know, the underground is lacking resources to begin with. Add on the sudden nature of the incident, and it's no surprise that the clinic is almost out of medical supplies.
But we have shampoo. Poo.
We need to acquire
Shampoo.
more.
That's how I'm saying it. And don't hate me.
You don't know him at all yet, do you? You can't rely on people like Sampo when it's important.
Oh, shampoo. It's still shampoo.
As the fragmentum spreads underground, more monsters go roaming around, causing trouble for all the towns. That means more vagrants in the mines. The town's resources have been swallowed up by the fragmentum. To get anything now, people have to risk their lives.
Easy now, Zila. Anger isn't good for one's health.
Not always, but I mean, it
Zila
helps
and I actually
sometimes.
aren't from here. We both come from an industrial town to the north. A few years ago, the fragmentum began to seep into the town center. I used to manage an orphanage and clinic there. But after the fragmentum corroded the area, I had no choice but to move here to Boulder Town. After all, I have to survive myself if I want to save more people.
Not wrong.
Go to a corroded town to collect some useful resources? I'm in.
I'll help too.
You want to come as well? But you look quite tired.
Hold up. I never said you could join us.
Yeah, but we aren't asking.
People's lives are at stake. Why wouldn't you want another person to help? Besides, I have some experience with the fragmentums. I'm sure I will be of use.
Well, just don't slow me down.
Maybe you need some sleep.
Zila's lack of outright rejection means she approves of you.
I figured.
With you all accompanying her, my mind will be more at ease. Come, let me give you a list of materials we need.
Cool.
The place you're going to is called Rivet Town. Follow the path through the mountains to the north for a bit, and you'll arrive there.
North.
Let me think. I'm almost out of metal plates and bandages used for immobilizing broken bones. There's a market in the center of Rivet Town. Residents left behind piles of materials there when they evacuated. Please look for some there. Oh, also rubbing alcohol. I kept a bunch at the orphanage, since the kids often got into tussles. I didn't bring it with me when I left. Oh, I hope it's still intact.
I mean, unless somebody starts drinking that kind of
Lastly,
alcohol.
painkillers. There should be a bunch stored in the old lab. Hopefully they haven't been destroyed by monsters.
I don't see why monsters would need them.
These should be enough to get by for a bit longer. Be careful. Don't push yourselves too hard.
No promises.
Metal plates and bandages, rubbing alcohol, and painkillers. Got it. Piece of cake. Let's go. If we leave now, we can still make it back before sundown. When it comes to helping injured people groaning in pain, the sooner the better.
If we hadn't happened to be passing by, were you really planning on going into the fragmentum alone?
Yes.
Of course. What's all the fuss about? I've done that loads of times.
Girl.
So reckless. According to the rules of the Silvermane Guards, any expedition into the fragmentum must have a squad of at least 4 members, as well as a communications officer.
Exactly. A rule of the Silvermane Guards. Don't apply your rules to us.
Thank you. If we hadn't run into you two, Zila would have had to venture into the fragmentum.
I mean,
on her
I
own.
figured.
I know it's not her first rodeo, but the thought of her taking on those horrid monsters, I can't help but worry.
Understandable. Care about her.
Well, she grew up before my eyes, after all. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. Zila has been like this since she was little. Impulsive and eager to be the best. For people who don't know her, they might find her difficult. But you can trust her, even with your life. Stick around a bit longer, and you'll see what I mean.
Perfect attention to that. Down here. Pass will return as an avalanche.
We have plenty of time.
This is the part where we like built the Silvermane lady, right? Or what's going wrong? So we put a resolve.
We're here. This is Rivet Town. Everything looks familiar. Let's go.
Familiar
And watch your step.
faces.
I haven't been here in a long time. There are probably some monsters around. We can't see anything here. Let's find higher ground to get a better view.
One of those hotels? Like the main hall.
Way over there. See that house on the hill? That's Natasha's old orphanage.
Why are we always putting orphanages out on the way
After
outskirts?
Oleg found me, he sent me there. I spent over half my childhood in that place. Natasha said that the house was
Oh, okay.
donated by some rich businessman. Whatever his business may have been, he must have been a good person.
I have a feeling.
I miss those carefree days as a kid.
Huh.
What? Nothing to say?
It was Batman.
No, it's just... this place seems familiar somehow. Never mind.
Weirdo. Look down there. See the mess that remains of those old stalls? That's Rivet Town's market. The supplies Natasha wants are probably there.
Why is there teeth right there? That sign that's like
Let's keep moving. Watch
next
out
to my
for monsters.
character's knees. All right. See how much
Careful.
I remember?
Enemies ahead.
This fighting system.
You won't get away!
It's too late to repent. The time is now.
I did not mean to hit that button. I
Rules are
wasn't
made
thinking.
to be broken.
Hi.
You're out!
You couldn't have done it without me. Huh? Finders keepers.
Restaurant?
The most famous restaurant in town. Natasha would bring the kids who behaved well here for a special meal.
So, did she ever bring you?
Do I seem like I was a goody two-shoes? Of course not.
Or I've seen it before and I haven't noticed.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
I, however, do. You know, I said I was going to come up with something more quippy, but it's not happening.
Barely felt it.
Let's make it quick.
You won't get away.
I told ya I could fight. Watch this!
Where? Her voice sounds very familiar, but I'm afraid
Clemency?
that if I
Never heard
look
of
it up, I will regret it and only hear that other character for the rest of the time rather than March.
You couldn't have done it without me. Oh, shiny! Ooh, sparkly!
That Pinkie Pie!
The facilities here seem to be in pretty good shape. Not like those of a place
Ash
that has been
flitters.
abandoned for years.
Okay, I have to look it up now.
Now that you mention it, it does seem a little... Could people still be living here? Impossible.
Am I correct on that? Oh, Hunipop. Oh, okay. Oh, there's me. Oh, it's not. Okay, sorry. Rather than. Voice is bothering me. Feels like I know it from somewhere, but it doesn't look like I do. Or in the voice might be so similar that I'm missing. Oh, it's Suki. When I said Hunipop, it said Sarah, but Suki's voice actress is Sarah is Suki in the game, the weeb. Yes, I played Hunipop. I played both that and the Hunipop studio, Cam studio. Yes, I have problems, your point is. No, I'm never playing it on stream. The weeb, the annoying girl. At some time. If you move. Care if it's towards me.
There's a bunch of crates, pal. What?
Clemency? Never heard of it.
I really still need to figure out a better.
You won't get away.
This is our chance.
I told ya I could fight.
There, I hear it. Yes, I was correct. That's where I was
Combat is a series
recognizing
of
it, but
precise
being that it took
machinations.
me to look it up,
Come one, come all.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
I, however, do, and I'm still responding that way, and I keep telling myself to stop. Shouldn't do automatic responses. Well, I mean, it's kind of like I'm playing a character in a game where, you know, automatic responses.
The time is now.
You won't get away.
Ah. Get them all together for me. All at once. Wake. Hi, good.
Huh? Finders keepers.
Sweepers. God damn it.
Huh.
Nice.
Crush now or crush later?
Let me look at my levels. I'll be back for you. I'll be back. Wahahahahaha.
Darn. How could they all be empty? Now even the monsters are gathering supplies?
Or a robot dude.
The monsters of the Fragmentum don't need any materials we humans use. And if they did take anything, this place would look much messier.
The vagrant?
You mean that someone
Vagrant.
else got here and took everything before us?
No.
It's just a guess, but there are also some footprints on the ground here.
Oh no.
The scent of dirt is still fresh. They can't have come too long before us.
The fuck? There's dirt everywhere.
Let's go then. We need to find something, even if we have to search every corner of this market.
Or we can use, you know, jerry rig things. Oh, now I remember what I was talking about earlier. I have brain. Well, thinking about earlier, that I ran around the, Under bookshelf? I'm looking, there are wanted posters everywhere that were hilarious to look at. Like, absolutely hilarious. I pulled them down so I didn't. Relics? Oh, they were hilarious to look at.
Eric?
Hi, oh boyo.
Hey, Brat! How could you come here by yourself? Don't you know how dangerous this place is?
Yeah, like 3 women can come up about him like this.
You aren't the boss of me. I can go wherever I want. It's none of your beeswax.
If I beat you enough, will it suddenly be your beeswax?
You took the materials and hid them all here. Not bad, kid. But if we didn't take care of those monsters, what were you planning to do? Just stay here, shaking in your boots?
Who asked you to do anything? I was just about to escape. I didn't need your help at all.
Uh-huh.
Still stubborn, huh? Then tell me, how exactly were you gonna get those big metal plates out of here past those monsters?
There's always a way.
Yes. Here are the materials, they're here to help injured.
Don't be so polite to him. Everyone in the underworld knows this brat is a no-good thief. If I remember correctly, even the clothes you're wearing came off another kid's back.
I mean, come on.
About that.
Tell us, what do you even want metal plates and gauze bandages for? We need them to save people.
You're using it for money to save somebody else?
200.
What?
200 shield?
Are you kidding me? You want to negotiate?
How much is...
Not much, but I didn't bring my coin purse.
You're actually planning to give this little crook money? I'm telling you, this is his same old trick.
No! Not this time. I really need money. My daddy...
Pretending to use your dad again as an excuse. If he knew about this, you'd be in big trouble.
No!
Zila, that's enough. It's Eric, right? Here, you can have this.
What's this?
This is a medal given to me by the architects. See that blue stone in the middle? That's a geomerald crystal of the highest purity. You need money for your family, right? Take this and show it to a knowledgeable buyer, and they'll instantly know how valuable it is.
Thank you.
But you'll have to promise me one thing. You'll never steal other people's things again.
Or she'll kick your ass.
I promise. I'll never steal things again.
Then it's a deal. If you go back on your promise, I'm going to bring my Silvermane guards with me and catch you myself. Here, take the medal and go back to the town. We already took care of any threat on the way. You'll be safe.
Thank you. Whoever you are. You guys can take all of these things.
You're welcome, hon.
You guys need to be careful too. There seems to be something real scary in that house up on the hill.
How many horror stories do you want, kid?
Oh, right. The road across from the market is blocked. If you want to go further, you'll have to go to the shopping street.
Yeah, too bad I can't climb the fucking fence. Somebody broke my knees.
Got it. Thanks for the tip.
That object was pretty important to you, right? Are you sure you're okay just giving it to Eric like that?
If it will make him change his ways, it's more than worth it.
Oh, sweetheart.
What if he doesn't?
We'll beat the living shit out of the kid.
From a young age, my mother taught me to be forgiving and to preserve the goodwill in people's hearts. Even if I am but a small glimmer of light in this world, I must try my best to shine brightly for others.
What if they take advantage of you?
I must give him a chance, Zila, because other people can't.
I don't really get what you just said.
I think you got just fine.
Anyway, we should get moving. Eric said that we need to take the shopping street to go any further. I think I still remember where it is. This way.
Cool. Beauty. Do 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 do. I don't there, but I mean, is there any shinies over here? Because I am a magpie. Trying to keep a set bone. I don't know when we start getting areas besides the item. Ah.
This is the street, all right. The orphanage should be at the end.
Nope, 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 nope.
These shops and signs. Why do I feel like I've seen them before?
Ah, maybe because you're from around here.
When?
Wonder. Figured.
You won't get away.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens.
Nor its...
And I'm no exception.
Nor its willingness to kill everything within its path.
You
That
couldn't
goes
have
against
done
it.
it without me.
Do 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 do. Thank you.
Ooh, sparkly!
Not touching those for any. Freeze, motherfucker! Oh.
Move carefully.
Well, shame.
Let's make it quick. Take this!
My turn.
Feel like I've made a bad decision.
Rules are made to be broken. Decisive strike!
The truth of life and death revealed in an instant. This
Eco boom!
is but a vision.
As I say to the one that isn't the I go boom one. Have fun.
You won't get away.
Victory rush.
You won't get away.
I told ya I could fight.
Combat is a series of precise machinations. One at a time.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never
That's
conceals
on
its desire to
me!
control
I already
the
make that
heavens.
joke and then
And I'm no exception.
the other thing that's probably a catchphrase is I already made that joke.
With me out here, how can we lose?
Time for a detailed overhaul.
Clemency? Never. The time is now.
Batter up!
Never winter rain. Oh no. Fuck.
Combat is a series of precise machinations. Come one, come all.
The truth of life and death, revealed this century,
Reveal
is but
thyself.
a vision.
Here we go. He did that quickly.
Whoa, there's so much!
So? I don't know when we actually start to be able to guess domains. I'm still in the newbie phase of this, which is gonna be forever at this rate. Cause ooh, distraction, shiny. Be on my own, I'll actually read. Hi, how you doing? Missed the first time, but I got you second. Oh, you got a
Step
lady
aside.
friend with you.
I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Did you not say what you were gonna think about saying, girlo?
This is our chance.
You won't get away.
Ever! I shall bring you down.
Time for a detailed overhaul.
The bleed's gonna get to you anyways, so I mean, don't know. I'm just turning out the clock on this one. Apparently can't go upstairs. Somebody really fucking broke my knee.
The entrance to the orphanage is up this way. I wonder what the old place is like now. Maybe some things will still look familiar.
Smart for me to switch. Oh, they do. Okay. Ones don't do anything. Guessing if I'm remembering how things work, if it still applies here. Defense. Okay, for once it's actually a defense. Excuse me. Wait. I actually have to pay attention to defense. Amusing thing. Defenses aren't fucking useless.
These stairs, they seem to have become more narrow.
I mean, you're older now. Trust me, bathtub seems a bit smaller now. Used as a kid. Party though. That. How badly we fail at this. Being that this is... Well, I can run away. I think there's an ability.
Can't stop the rock! Can't stop the rock! You won't get away!
Break them.
It's too late to repent.
Out.
Time for the main event.
Turn up the volume! Barely felt it.
Oy, yay, yay.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
Please, nobody else. Well... Hi, Silverware, how are
Let's
you?
go. The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Back to studying, I'm guessing, or a break from studying?
You won't get away.
I'm doing well. I had a migraine
for
for
the
a
main
bit,
event.
but that
Time for a detailed overhaul.
that didn't go away for a very long time, so I didn't sleep that much. So, but I really want to play this continuously. So.
Ready to lose yourself?
In the music!
Fight it or rock with it. My music conquers all!
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Let's make it quick.
Smash. Yeah, sleep feels good when you can have it. Not bring her back. Cool. Also, how's your injury? Is it doing a little bit better? Yeah, nice escape from reality. Ay. Beautiful escape from reality. Play. I mean both the physical and the mental wounds. The mental wounds will probably take longer. Sorry about that last one. As somebody who's still recovering, it takes a lot longer. Would that affect your scholarship at all? I know that sounds uncaring, but I know how picky they can be about scholarships. Caring about your pain, but sometimes...
You're coming with?
I'm talking about the college. I care, but... If you know what I'm getting at on that one. Okay, that's good at least. I forget this every single time for this. Have you thought about, I don't know, would chiropractors help? It's for the mental, do my best. You usually as someone who ended up having a mental breakdown because she tried to, you know, thug things out, if it really gets bad enough, I would really suggest going to somebody like a therapist or something after a certain point. And I know with America and the cost of mental health stuff being no fun. I'm just... Trust me on this. Well, the problem with trauma is it's cumulative. So, just because you survived it now doesn't mean that it won't continue to add up to a point where you're breaking. And especially, if, like I said, if you haven't been able to resolve the other stuff and then add this to it, it's like... And it's also okay to be weak.
Let's make it quick.
Is not a sin.
Let's go.
And it wasn't a very fun feeling. And sometimes...
Take this!
Realize before you reach that point... And I'm not being a...
I told ya I could
Just
fight.
saying as somebody who understands to some degree, not exactly to all degrees, but... just as a warning,
Combat is a series of precise
I'm not gonna
machinations.
lecture you on it.
Step aside. I have no interest.
You couldn't have done it without me.
Well, sometimes it's not... What people don't realize with therapy is it's not always your feelings themselves, it's how your past